Are you facing the frustrating sonar.lang.patterns error while scanning your code in SonarQube? You're not alone. Today, we're going to tackle this issue head-on and get your scans running smoothly. I completely understand how annoying it can be when your code fails to scan due to language conflicts. It can feel like you're stuck in a loop, unable to move forward. But don't worry, we will sort this out together. Let's dive into the specifics. One user reached out with a detailed setup of their SonarQube environment, mentioning that they are using multiple languages, C# and C++. They encountered an error stating that the language of a file could not be decided because it matched patterns for both C++ and Objective-C. Sound familiar? Let's explore how to resolve this. So, what's happening here? The error arises because SonarQube is confused about which language to apply to certain files that match patterns for both C++ and Objective-C. This is a common issue when dealing with multiple languages in a single project. Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear solution to this problem, and I promise it will save you a lot of time and frustration in the future. To resolve the language conflict in SonarQube, the user should first check the configuration of the sonar.lang.patterns for both C++ and Objective-C. This will help identify any overlapping patterns that may cause confusion during the scan. Next, the user should modify the sonar project.properties file to explicitly define the languages being used. This can help SonarQube determine which files belong to which language. After updating the properties file, the user should ensure that the correct plugins are installed and enabled for both C# and C++. This is crucial for proper language support during the scan. Finally, the user should run the SonarQube scan again. If the error persists, they may need to adjust the file extensions or patterns to ensure there are no overlaps. Fun fact: did you know that SonarQube was originally developed to help developers write cleaner code? It's like having a personal coach for your code quality. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by another user involves adjusting the language patterns in SonarQube. They suggest setting the C language patterns to empty by using the command sonar.lang.patterns.c equals empty. This allows you to keep only the C++ patterns. Additionally, if you want to remove Objective-C patterns, you can set sonar.lang.patterns.objective-c equals empty as well. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. An alternative solution proposed by another user suggests adjusting the language patterns. They recommend configuring the patterns so that header files are only matched by one language. Specifically, you can set the option for Objective-C patterns to empty. Here's a pro tip. Regularly review and update your SonarQube configurations as your project evolves. This will help prevent similar issues from cropping up in the future. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to resolve the sonar.lang.patterns error and get back to coding without interruptions. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more troubleshooting tips and tricks.